Have you ever wondered if there is one teaching, one sacred text, that contains the essence of the entire spiritual path? Have you ever asked yourself, can there be a single scripture so powerful, so complete, that simply reading and understanding it could offer protection, clarity, and enlightenment? Welcome back to the channel, where ancient wisdom meets modern understanding. I'm so glad you're here. Today's video is a deep dive into one of the most revered, mysterious, and transformative sutras in all of Buddhist tradition. The Śūraṅgama Sutra. Is the ultimate protector of the Dharma. This text has been honored by monks, scholars, and seekers across centuries. But what makes it so unique? So many say that reading it even once can change your entire spiritual destiny. Let's begin by acknowledging something many of us feel but rarely speak aloud in today's world. Spiritual teachings are everywhere, yet true understanding feels rare. We scroll through quotes, attend workshops, repeat mantras, but still feel lost, still feel disconnected, still feel like we're missing something. That something may be depth. And the Śūraṅgama Sutra doesn't just offer depth, it demands it. And like shorter sutras that offer parables or simple teachings, the Śūraṅgama Sutra is a vast ocean of profound insights. It dives straight into the nature of mind, perception, reality, and illusion. It doesn't comfort you, it confronts you. It asks you not just to believe, but to investigate, to question everything, including your very sense of self. This is why many call it a mirror sutra. When you read it, it reflects your innermost being. Your fears, your attachments, your confusion, but also your potential, your clarity, your awakened nature. Let's go back in time. The Śūraṅgama Sutra is set in the Jetavana Grove, where the Buddha was teaching a large assembly. The core of the text begins with a shocking story. Inanda, the Buddha's cousin and most devoted disciple, is brought under a spell by a female demon. He is about to fall into desire and illusion, when the Buddha, sensing his distress from afar, responds with the shurangamamantra, a powerful incantation that breaks the spell and protects the path. That story is symbolic. Ananda represents the sincere practitioner who seeks truth but is still vulnerable to illusion. The demon represents the seductive pull of worldly desires, and the shurangamamantra represents the unwavering clarity that rises from deep spiritual insight. But the sutra doesn't stop there. What follows is a sweeping dialogue between the Buddha and his disciples on topics such as the origin of consciousness, the difference between delusion and reality, the layers of mind, and how perception deceives us, the 10 stages of the Buddhist path, the traps that lead seekers astray, the methods to anchor yourself in true awareness. One of the most famous teachings in the Śūraṅgama Sutra is the concept of a false thinking. The Buddha teaches that what we call reality is actually a projection layer upon layer of mental constructions. He says that liberation is not about adding more knowledge, but about peeling away illusion, not becoming something, but returning to what you truly are. And that's what makes the sutra a protector. It doesn't just give you nice ideas, it gives you a map, a way to navigate the chaos of modern life with unwavering clarity. It shows you where the traps are: false teachers, emotional attachments, intellectual pride, and even spiritual arrogance. It's been said that those who deeply engage with this sutra will be shielded from corruption. Not because the text magically protects them, but because it trains their mind to recognize illusion before it takes root. Let's consider a modern example. Imagine a seeker who jumps from one teaching to another, tasting bliss, avoiding pain, looking for the next height in meditation. They accumulate practices like souvenirs, but inside, they're still restless, still insecure, still searching. Or imagine another seeker who dedicates themselves to the Śūraṅgama Sutra. They read slowly, they reflect, they wrestle with the teachings, they confront their attachments. Over time, their clarity deepens, their presence stabilizes. They are not easily swayed, not because they know everything, but because they've gone deep into one thing. That is the difference between spiritual sampling and spiritual digestion. The Śūraṅgama Sutra is not meant to be sampled. It is meant to be digested and intuited, absorbed, integrated. There's a famous saying among certain Buddhist teachers that if the shurangama disappears from the world, the Dharma will decline. That's how central it is. It's not just a sutra, it is a foundation. And yet, it's not an easy read. The language is dense, the concepts are layered, any give up halfway, but those who stay, to persevere, are transformed not in dramatic, flashy ways, but in subtle, unshakable ways. They become like mountains, calm, rooted, and moved by storms. So how do you begin working with the Shurangama Sutra? Start small. In rush, even reading one passage a day, with full attention, is powerful. Don't worry about understanding everything intellectually. The sutra works on multiple levels. Some truths bypass the mind and go straight to the soul. Use commentaries. There are many great teachers who've dedicated their lives to unpacking this sutra. Let them guide you, but never surrender your own discernment. The Buddha's message is clear: be a light unto yourself. And most importantly, apply the teachings. Don't let them stay on the page. Let them enter your breath, your thoughts, your choices. Let them question your ego. Let them dissolve your fear. Let them anchor your compassion. The Shurangama Sutra is not about becoming a scholar. It's about becoming free. In a world of endless distractions, shallow teachings, and spiritual consumerism, this sutra calls you back. Act to the root. Act to silence. Act to the fierce tenderness of truth. It's not for everyone. It requires commitment, grace, sincerity. But if you feel called, if something in your heart stirs as you hear these words, trust that call. Open the sutra. Begin. You don't have to finish it all. You just have to begin. And know this: every time you open the Shurangama Sutra, you are not alone. Countless seekers across centuries have walked this path with you. Their prayers echo in its pages, their realizations live in its verses. Their light guides your steps. So don't be intimidated. Be inspired. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to be willing. Thank you for watching this video. If the Shurangama Sutra has touched your life, or if you're just beginning to explore it, share your experience in the comments. Let's walk this path together. Subscribe, like, and consider becoming a member to support this channel's mission. Until next time, may your practice be deep, your heart be clear, and your path be guided by truth.